Hey guys, oh my gosh, how are we in June already? This year is just flying by. We're practically halfway through the year already. June is a favourite month of mine because it's my birthday, so I think Ben is going to be taking me away for the weekend, which will be nice. But anyway, on to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing my May favourites and empties, so sharing with you all my favourite products and things from the month of May, and then also going through what products I've used up over the month. So I'm going to start off with my favourites. And the first thing I have is the Lush Rose Argan Body Conditioner. This stuff is amazing. So I picked up a few bits from Lush the other week and I have filmed a haul on all of the bits that I got. So make sure you're subscribed if you want to see that. That should be my next video going up. But yeah, I picked up a few bits. This was one of them, and I have been loving this. I've been using it most days when I shower. Basically, a body conditioner is kind of like a hair conditioner but for your body. So this is like a thick lotion kind of consistency. It reminds me a lot of the consistency of their Dream Cream body lotion. Smells absolutely amazing. And basically what you do with this is either in the bath or the shower, you would wash yourself as normal, and then afterwards you apply this whilst you're still in the bath or shower. Apply it to your skin and then you rinse it off, and basically it leaves behind this moisturising residue to your skin that leaves your skin really soft and supple, and it moisturises it and hydrates it without it being sticky, which I absolutely love in the summertime, because a lot of body lotions, I find at least, they leave me feeling really sticky and heavy, especially in the summer months, and I don't really like that. So this is perfect because it still gives me that intense hit of moisturisation, but it doesn't leave me feeling sticky or kind of, sometimes I feel a little bit claustrophobic. I don't know if you guys feel like that, but sometimes I feel a bit claustrophobic when I've got a really heavy sticky lotion on me. So this is absolutely perfect, and this one in particular scents my skin. It's a really delicate, subtle scent. It's not overpowering at all, but it lingers, so throughout the day I can kind of smell this. This says, on the front it says, if being kissed by a rose sounds appealing, try pampering skin with this soothing floral bounty of absolute and rose oil. So it's got that kind of rose scent, but it's not like roses, it's like rose jam, like, is it maybe the Quality Street chocolates, the strawberry ones with that kind of like red strawberry scent? It smells like them. It smells yummy. This also has almond oil, cypress leaf, organic Brazil nut oil, vanilla, shea butter, argan oil, cocoa butter, goji berry, rose absolute, rose oil, geranium oil, lemon oil, loads and loads of good things. They smell really great, and this I highly, highly recommend. It is kind of on the more expensive side, but you don't need too much of this, so it's definitely something I would recommend checking out in the summer months especially. I will probably use this year round. I will definitely be picking up another one of these in the future because I just think it's amazing. I love this scent. I'll probably try other scents as well just to see what else they have to offer, but absolutely this has definitely been a favourite for the month of May. My next favourite is Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Junkie. I have been loving this for helping me get a bit more use out of my colourful eyeshadows in my Urban Decay Sustainable palette, which is my Pan That palette for this year. If you haven't seen that or know anything about that, I will leave that video linked below, or my last video linked below on that if you want to check that out. But basically I'm trying to use up that palette, or trying to pan certain eyeshadows in that palette, and this has been really great for helping me use some of those colours. So what I do with this, and I've done it today, I apply Junkie kind of thickly to my upper lash line, and then I apply either Flip Side or Kiddie Pool over the top of it, and this just helps them kind of pop and stand out a little bit more, appear a bit vibrant. And then I do kind of like a black eyeliner and then go over that with a powder eyeshadow, so it kind of just peeks out over the top, so it's not kind of too in your face, bam, you're wearing a really, really colourful eyeshadow, but it just gives you a little bit of something, a little bit of sparkle, a little bit of brightness to your eyes. So I've really been loving this pencil, especially in the month of May, for helping me get some more use out of those two eyeshadows. And speaking of Pan That palette, another favourite for the month of May has been Amber F's videos. I absolutely love her. She is amazing, and watching her videos, I've kind of been binge watching her throughout the whole of May, and I think I pretty much watched every single Pan That Palette update that she's done, panning videos that she's done, all that kind of thing. I've almost watched every single video on her channel, I think. I will leave her channel linked below if you don't know who she is. If you're interested in Pan That Palette or project panning, anything like that, then definitely check her out. Shop Your Stash, she's really great at videos like that. She is actually the YouTuber that started the whole Pan That Palette challenge. It was her idea a few years ago. So definitely recommend checking her out, and she has just been so motivational for me. She's really kind of helped keep me motivated to use up my eyeshadows in my Pan That Palette for this year, and it's definitely worked, which I have an update on my Pan That Palette coming soon. So again, make sure you're subscribed if you want to see that, because I have made lots of progress, which I'm very happy about. So definitely Amber F, like I said, I will link her channel down below. Another YouTuber that I have loved this month has been Alison Anderson, or she used to go by the name of Amarix here on YouTube, if you might remember that name. I'll leave her channel linked below as well, but something of hers popped up in my subscription feed early in the month, and I hadn't watched her videos for ages, and for some reason I decided to watch it and I got hooked again. And basically the videos of hers that I really love to watch at the moment are decluttering videos. She does a lot of purging videos, and yeah, just basically kind of decluttering your makeup stash and your home, your nail polishes, your clothing, like your wardrobe and everything. I've been really into that at the moment. I've kind of come to the realization that I have a lot of physical clutter and it's leading to a lot of mental clutter, and that is kind of affecting my life negatively in a lot of different areas in a lot of different ways. So I've kind of got hooked on watching decluttering videos and videos on minimalism as well. I'm kind of starting this journey towards a more minimalistic life. So I actually kind of decluttered my wardrobe a little bit the other day. I took everything out, went through it, and I have donated 32 items from my wardrobe, which is a great start. I still have a long way to go, I know, but I'm really pleased with how I've gotten along with that, and I kind of want to keep on this whole decluttering trend and get rid of a lot of things in my life that kind of just sit there and I don't need them. So watching Alison's videos have been great for kind of giving me inspiration and motivation to do things like that. So like I said, I'll leave her channel linked below if you want to check her out as well. And then my last favourite of May has been making what I like to call a banana colada smoothie. I don't know why I never tried this before. Normally when I do smoothies, I'll do banana, peanut butter, spinach and some almond milk and kind of blend that all together, and that's kind of like my typical go-to smoothie if I'm going to make a smoothie, which I don't do all that often. But at the beginning of May I decided to mix together banana, pineapple, a little bit of pineapple juice, some coconut milk, and I kind of do mostly coconut milk and then just top it off at the top with a little bit of water and blend that all together, and oh my god, that tastes so good. It's like a virgin pina colada. It tastes like summer. It's so delicious, so hydrating and refreshing. I absolutely love it. I've been making it all the time. I've been making it and taking it to work with me to have as kind of like a morning snack. It's so delicious. If you guys like making smoothies, definitely check that one out. It is amazing. So they were all of my favourites for the month of May. So now on to my empties, which I have in this little Lush bag. So first off, I finally used up my macadamia natural oil deep repair mask. I have had this for years, and I did that thing that I always do where when I love something I'll kind of start using it, I'll realise I absolutely love it and it's amazing, and then I'll stop using it because I don't want to use it up. And that's kind of also part of why I'm trying to declutter and work towards being more minimalistic, and it's almost kind of forcing a change in my brain so that I actually use things that I love rather than just having them sit there and expire, because that's a waste. I'm kind of trying to pare things down to the things I actually love and then actually using them. So anyway, this is an amazing hair mask for really making your hair soft and feel hydrated. I don't think I have anything left whatsoever in here to show you, but it smells really delicious, just like hair salon products, and really fresh. Smells great, works really great. It says to leave it on for up to 7 minutes, but typically when I would use this as a hair mask, I would wash my hair, towel dry it, and then apply this throughout my hair and wrap it up in a towel turban and leave it on for about 20-ish minutes and then rinse out, and it works amazingly like that as well. Towards the end, when I was just kind of trying to use up the last dregs because it was starting to turn, it didn't smell quite as fresh as it used to. I just kind of used it as my day-to-day conditioner, which I know a lot of other YouTubers have done that as well, just use this as their day-to-day conditioner. So that's what I did to use this up, but would definitely recommend it. I will probably repurchase it at some point in the future. I just need to kind of work through some of my other hair products first, but this is definitely a recommended product. It is a little bit on the pricey side, so if you can find it discounted cheaper, I would definitely check that out. But it is worth the money, I would say, and I will definitely be repurchasing it in the future. My next product isn't actually an empty, it has some product left in it. It's down to about here. This is the Groovy Food Company's organic extra virgin coconut oil, and the reason I'm getting rid of it is just because it's been sitting around for a bit too long. I kind of left it out in the open, so the light was getting to it, and it's been getting really warm, so it's getting kind of warming up itself with like the room temperature and stuff, and it's just kind of gone a bit bad. It doesn't smell very good anymore, so that's why I'm getting rid of this. But this I use as my facial wash every night, so I apply a little bit of this to my face on dry skin, kind of warm it up in my hands a little bit, apply it all over my skin, and it takes off all of my makeup, including waterproof mascara. It's amazing, and it cleanses my skin, leaves it feeling really soft and supple and hydrated without feeling sticky. It doesn't leave behind a greasy residue at all, but it leaves my skin feeling really soft and hydrated. So love this stuff. I already have another tub of this on the go now, which that one smells amazing. So I think this had been kind of bad for a little while, which is kind of gross, but yeah, I'm getting rid of this, but I did love this, have repurchased a tub of it, and will continue to repurchase it as my facial cleanser for the evenings. It's amazing. Onto another product that I haven't quite finished up yet. This is another hair product. This is Lush's American Cream Hair Conditioner, which smells like strawberry vanilla milkshake. Apparently it smells so good. It does still have that nice scent, but it's not quite as fresh as it used to be. And again, this is just one that I've had for a bit too long. These products don't last forever. This one actually said I should have used it up by the 5th of August last year. I kind of pushed that expiration date a little bit because it does still smell good. But yeah, I've just decided, you know what, it's probably not doing my hair too much good if it's expired, so I'm just going to get rid of this little bit that's left. This is a very nice conditioner, and again, this one, the scent lingers in my hair throughout the day and the following day as well, because I don't wash my hair every single day. I can kind of smell this for a couple of days after using it, and it's just nice. You're kind of going about your day-to-day life, and then you kind of swish your hair and you get this lovely vanilla-y scent. It's amazing. It's kind of like a soft, subtle, kind of sexy scent without being overpowering. Love this stuff. Have purchased it in the past, and I'll probably repurchase it again at some point in the future. I like to kind of treat myself to this every so often because it smells so good. It's not the most amazing at conditioning your hair, so if you've got particularly dry, damaged hair, this isn't necessarily the best thing for it. It's not that intense of a hydrating hair conditioner, but it is nice as a day-to-day conditioner, and like I said, I probably will repurchase this in the future. Another product that I'm getting rid of that I haven't quite finished up yet, this is Ritual's Tai Chi White Lotus and Green Tea Foaming Shower Gel Sensation. Now, I love the idea of this because it just has a little pump here and it squirts out and foams up instantly to create a nice kind of foamy shower gel. The problem with this is the pump is very powerful. So I did this on more than one occasion. I don't know why I didn't learn, but basically I would squirt this into my hand, and the force of this ricocheted off of my hand and squirted back up into my eyes. It stung so bad, like instantly burning in my eyes. My eyes were streaming. Luckily, obviously I was in the shower, so I was kind of rinsing them under the shower head, but I did that multiple times. And it kind of put me off. On top of that, although the scent is lovely, it's not very hydrating at all. It kind of actually dried my skin out a little bit when I would use it, and I would have to make sure I used a body lotion afterwards because it just didn't hydrate my skin at all. So wouldn't repurchase this in the future. I do like the idea of the kind of foaming shower gel, but and I love the scent as well. The scent is really nice, fresh, white lotus and green tea, really nice and fresh for the spring and summer, but yeah, I personally wouldn't recommend this and I won't be repurchasing it. On to a couple of moisturising products that I did finish up. The first is Nivea's refreshingly soft moisturising cream with jojoba oil and vitamin E. This is just a really nice hand cream. It sat on my desk at work, and it was actually really nice. I really enjoyed this actually. I got this in a set, like a Nivea set for Christmas, and this is really nice. The softest really scent, not kind of offensive at all, and it really moisturizes your hands without leaving them sticky at all. It sinks in quite quickly but still leaves them feeling hydrated. I know a lot of other hand creams that I've tried in the past, I will use them and they'll sink in really quickly, which is great, but then they don't leave my hands feeling all that moisturized afterwards. It kind of feels like I haven't used anything at all, whereas this was really, really nice and would definitely recommend that. I would probably repurchase this in the future at some point. Next is Origin's Ginseng Energy Boosting Moisturizer. This stuff is amazing. I've had I think another sample size of this in the past, and I got this in a little set as well. Did I get this for Christmas? I think I might have got this for Christmas as well in a little set. This is amazing. It smells like oranges, so it's a really kind of fresh, uplifting scent. And it's a gel-based moisturizer as well, so it sinks into the skin really quickly, still hydrates it, but doesn't leave it feeling sticky or greasy, which is great because I have kind of combination skin that tends to lean more towards the oily side. This doesn't leave me feeling oily, it absorbs in, and on days when I don't want to wear makeup, I use this as my daytime moisturizer, and it doesn't leave me looking greasy or sticky or oily at all, whereas some other moisturizers, I'll apply them and if I don't put makeup on over the top, they leave me looking kind of oily and greasy, and this doesn't do that. Definitely recommend it. I will definitely be picking another one of these up in the future. It's amazing. Check it out if you haven't already. And finally, on to a few makeup products. So the first one is a mascara. This is Maybelline's The Falsies Flared Volume Express Mascara. This was okay. It has a kind of curved wand that's kind of slimmer on one side, and then when you rotate it, it's fatter. It's supposed to help you have those kind of flared out, fluttery eyelashes, but didn't really do that for me. When I first opened it and started using it, I wasn't a big fan, and then, which is kind of typically what tends to happen with mascaras for a lot of people I know. When you first open them, they're not that great. You kind of have to leave them to dry out a little bit first before they actually work really nicely. The problem with this is I did that and it worked okay. It was a little bit better after a while, but then it dried out really quickly and it was kind of flaking off of my lashes down my face throughout the day and smudging under my eyes. So it wasn't the best mascara, so I used it up, but not one that I would repurchase in the future. And then finally, kind of as part of my decluttering that I've been doing recently, I went through all of my lip products and was swatching for duplicates to see if I could maybe eliminate some or figure out which ones I wanted to use up first to try and make sure I used them up before they went bad, and kind of checking to see if any had gone bad. And the three that I pulled out that I thought had kind of gone bad a little bit are these three. So first of all, I have Pacifica's Natural Colour Quench Lip Tint in Sugared Fig, which just looks like that. It just doesn't quite smell right. I don't know if this is how these typically do smell anyway, but it just doesn't quite smell great to me. And on top of that, it's just not something that I reach for. The colour isn't quite right for me. So I am getting rid of this from my collection. Next I have a Maybelline Superstay 14-Hour Lipstick. The shade is Never Ending Pink, which is a really pretty shade, really kind of vibrant. It smells like sherbet, it smells really good, but I've just never really gotten on with this. It's quite drying on my lips. If you don't have kind of perfect flawless lips, then this will not look good on them. It kind of shows up every crack, every dry patch, every line. It kind of, my lips are already quite liney, if that makes sense. They've kind of got a lot of creases in them, and this just seems to emphasize that. So I've never really worn it all that often. I think I've maybe worn it, I can probably count on one hand the number of times I've worn this, and when I was swatching it, it just seems like it's dried out a bit. So I am going to be moving this one out of my collection. And finally, I have a MAC Cream Sheen Glass in the shade Going Casual. This was part of a holiday collection several years ago now, and lip glosses really aren't made to last that long, and this one hasn't. It doesn't smell good anymore. You know, if you've ever tried or if you've ever smelled any MAC lip products, you know the classic kind of vanilla-y scent that they have. This doesn't really have that anymore. There's a slight hint of it, but there's like a heavier chemical scent over the top of it. So I'm gonna say this has gone bad, and I don't really want to be putting this kind of around my mouth on my lips. So I'm going to be decluttering this. I will be back to MACing it, so I won't be kind of putting it in my recycling box, but I will be moving this out of my collection as well. It was really nice. It has a doe foot applicator and it goes on really smoothly. These lip glosses do tend to be a bit sticky. They're not as sticky as the Dazzle glasses, but still a little bit sticky, but it was a really pretty colour. Lip glosses I really don't wear all that often, so I am moving that one out of my collection as well. So they were all of my favourites and empties for the month of May. I hope you liked this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up so that I know to keep doing them in the future. Check out all of my links below and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with all of my latest videos. Like I said, I'm going to be having a Lush haul coming up. My Pan That Palette update is coming up. I'm going to be having my June TBR pile coming up as well. So if you like book related videos, then you can see what books I'm planning on reading in this upcoming month. But I'm going to let you guys go. I hope you're having a fantastic day and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Hey guys, this is going to be my last plan with me in my personal planner, which is kind of really sad because I've really enjoyed this planner, but I just don't really use it so much anymore now that I'm bullet journaling, and I much prefer bullet journaling.